you start drinking every day?
My dad died. That's why I started drinking every day.
Have you written a song yet about the loss of your father?
A year or two ago, on Father's Day, actually, I was in the studio.
What wreckage have you caused your life, yourself, from drugs and alcohol?
A lot. I feel like I've really hindered myself, even with my music and my career, a lot.
What else is responsible other than the drugs and alcohol for you not being where you think you should be today?
I try to help too many people.
2K.
Or sure, try to get the hang of this.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How about you? How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling all right now that you're here. Sorry about yesterday, man. I didn't know you were coming from Vegas, or I would have kept it. I would have just kept the appointment.
No, it's all good, bro.
I thought you were just being lazy and showing up when you wanted. I didn't know you were coming across town, like across the country.
I've been making that drive, though, for a long time, though. So it ain't nothing. Like, the drive don't be crazy, you know?
Yeah, well, I apologize for that. That was my mistake.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I ain't tripping, bro. Like I said, I'm just glad to be here, honestly.
Well, thank you, man. I appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you, man.
The reason I wanted you here was because a lot of people in the underground rap scene right now are dying. And they're dying because they're doing fentanyl. And what happens is they go to buy cocaine or heroin or perks, and you aren't bargaining for the fentanyl being put in it. And that's why people are dying. And, you know, I've had my own story, right? You asked me earlier if I had a problem with drugs, and I lost 25 years to drug addiction. 25, right? And I've spent the last 21 years sober, right? And so I can tell you that just to give you an example, I was smoking an ounce of cocaine every single day, no matter what.
How old was you when you started doing coke?
I was 16 when I started doing coke, and smoking it. When I started smoking it, that was the first. I smoked it before I used it. I believe before I snorted it.
What year was that?
When I was 16, 82, 1982. So probably 30 years before you were born.
Yeah, it's like 20 years on everything. I was born in 2000.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that why you call yourself 2K?
Yeah. That's exactly why. A lot of people ask me that. They be like, is it about the game? Or, I mean, I fuck with the game, you know, but like I was born in 2000, like the exact year 2000. So like short for 2000, 2K.
Do you know about Y2K?
I heard about it a lot, yeah.
So Y2K, as I understand it, was about computers and it not being able to go to the year 2000 because everything was 1900s, and that's how computers were built. And so everyone was scared that the world was going to end as we know it. So do you know what I did while I was stoned? Okay, just high on cocaine and not knowing anything. You know how I prepared for the end of the world?
Oh.
I went and I got out $200 because I had $204 in my account. So I took out the money out of the ATM. Then I went and I bought 2 big bottles of water and 6 bananas. That was my best thinking. Stoned. Okay. So that's
What was you gonna do with all that water and bananas?
What was I going to do with all of it?
Yeah.
Live for 1 day or 2.
Oh, water and bananas.
Yeah. That was my best thinking. Not go out and buy a bunch of, you know, canned goods or any of that.
Yeah.
No, I bought 6 bananas and 2 bottles of water and then prepared for the end of the world. That's my best thing.
And you had how much money you had?
$200 to my name.
You could have did a lot better. Could have did a lot better than that.
Not doing drugs, I can't.
Yeah.
Doing drugs, I'm not at my best. Right?
Why you think the world was going to end?
because that's what the media was saying and everyone was buying it.
What year was this?
2000, the year you were born.
Damn, they said the world was going to end.
Well, not literally yet.
I thought it was 2012. I thought that's when the world was supposed to end. Remember the movie came out and all that? You remember?
You're the best. You're the best.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Dude.
The movie 2012?
Dude, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Am I hitting this right?
Yeah. Yeah, but you gotta bite it down. When you bite it and pull. Now, don't bite it out of it. Like, watch. Right, like that. That's it. Now you like it. Yeah, that's right. Now, you don't hit it like a fiend. You see how I'm doing it? About every 40, 45 seconds, I take
You said they gave me this, but I'll be smacking this.
That's okay.
I don't know if it's going to be 45 seconds between each one of my hits.
Well, you do the best.
Might cut that in half.
All right. Well, you'll do the best you can, but you'll walk out of here with a handful of sticks, okay?
I appreciate it, man.
That's my pleasure. All right. So let's talk. Now you know my story. At what age did you start drinking and doing drugs?
When you say drugs, is we considering like
Sure. Weed's a drug.
like weed and tobacco and like that?
Tobacco, no, let's not worry about tobacco. When was the first time you smoked pot? How old were you?
Like 14?
14?
Yeah, 14. Maybe. Yeah, just turned 14. Yeah, that summer.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah, man.
I started smoking at 12. When did you start drinking?
Bro, I ain't started drinking till I think I took my first sip of alcohol when I was like 17, 18.
Okay. And when did you start doing mushrooms?
I started the mushrooms when I was like, what, 19?
Okay. When did you start using every day?
Using what every day?
Whatever. Any of those three things.
Weed? I mean, I was smoking weed every day since a young nigga, but that ain't,
No,
that's whatever.
Okay. So you've been smoking weed every day since you've been 14, since you tried it. Got it. Now, what about the drinking? When did you start drinking every day?
I ain't really started drinking every day till my dad died. I ain't gonna lie, my dad died. That's when I started drinking every day.
When did your father die?
It was like 22.
Were you close with your old man?
Yeah.
You loved him.
Yeah. That was like my best friend.
How did he pass?
Suicide.
Your father committed suicide. Did you leave a note? I am so sorry, man. That is the worst thing ever. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah. I got 2 brothers, 5 sisters.
All his?
Most of them though.
How are they doing with this?
Hard. I ain't gonna lie. Tough.
How long ago did he pass?
3 years ago.
3 years ago? Are any of your brothers or sisters struggling right now because of your father's death?
Sure, yeah. We all struggling. Hell yeah. That shit ain't easy on nobody. You know?
Was he married to your mother? Or?
No, he wasn't married to my mom, but he was married to my stepmama. They had 3 kids together, a lot of kids together. And the rest of my siblings.
How is she doing?
She holding up. Everybody holding up. Everybody just, taking it day by day.
Do you know why he did that? You had to have thought of it. If it was me, it would be the only thing I thought about.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think about this a lot. I came to a lot of conclusions, different conclusions, but you know, I don't know if I'm right or not, but
Give them up.
you know,
Give them up. Tell me, why do you think?
just be the weight, like, you know, the weight of the world on a man, for real. Feel me? And I feel like, you know, being a man, a lot of people just expect you to just, you know, just figure it out and he be all right. You know what I mean? And I feel like that was even a mistake I made, you know what I mean? Cause my dad was like my Superman. You feel me? So like, I don't know. I wasn't thinking like he'd be all right unless like that. Cause I was always trying to be there for him as much as I can. You know what I mean? Not even just financially, like, you know, emotionally and, you know, everything else, you know, when I'm feeling like nobody else there for him. But you just can't take it no more. You feel me?
How are you doing right now?
I'm straight. Shit, taking it day by day.
Why do you have to say you're straight when you're upset? You lose your father. You can expect to be upset.
Hell yeah.
And it's bad.
Oh yeah, I be mad, I be sad. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Listen to me carefully. Children who have parents that kill themselves. And I want you to know how much this hurts you. Because one day you're going to have children. You're a good man. And you're a sensitive man. And that's a good thing, not a bad thing. Okay? And one day you're going to have children. And I want you to remember how you feel so that your children don't have to feel that way.
Not really.
Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
Look at me. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Let's get back to the drugs. When your father passed, you started drinking, right?
Yeah. But I said, though, I feel like I started drinking. Kind of like, I picked that up because I had put down the mushrooms and like when my daddy died, I cold turkey. Like, as soon as I found out, I cold turkey just stopped. So I went through like a little withdrawals for mushrooms and I was down. I was really out of service for like down there 2-3 months for real. Like the first month was like, I feel like mostly physical withdrawals. And then after that, like it was just, you know, mentally and just, you know, my body, you know, everything, my mind, like just trying to get everything back balanced. I feel like I was just malnutrition and a lot of other shit. So I was just depressed and shit like that, you know. But after I got out of them little 2-3 months off of trying to transition, getting back to not being on shrooms every day, I started drinking.
What were you drinking?
I drinking tequila.
Tequila, serious.
Drinking tequila every day until my sides started hurting.
Till your side started hurting?
Yeah. I knew it was something wrong because at first I'm thinking, nah.
Your side? You mean your kidneys?
Yeah.
You were drinking enough
I was like,
for your kidneys to be in pain.
well, at first I thought it was like some muscles, so I kept trying to go get massages and that shit wasn't, you know, it wasn't do it. I'm like, that shit underneath my muscles, like, you know, I couldn't sleep, like.
It's your kidney.
Yeah. So that's when I knew I had to chill. Like, all right, let me chill on this drinking.
How long you drink? How much you drink now? Truthfully, we're doing this.
Truthfully, bro, I really don't even drink for real now. Like every now and then, every few weeks, every 2-3 weeks, I might go out with my friends, take a couple, you know. But I don't drink for real. No. I ain't gonna lie to you. I drink a.
You ever get into a car accident?
Yeah, I've been in some little car spills right now. Nothing too crazy.
You drunk or stoned or what?
Yeah, I don't think I ever. Nah, for real. I'm sitting here thinking like for real, like every time I done got to a little car situation, it was just me trying to just, I don't know, just being extra like.
Extra high and extra drunk.
Nah, I think look, one time, like literally, it's what I mean. Like one time I'm sitting at an intersection, right? It's like late at night, like probably like midnight. Ain't no cars out. My little brother in the car with me. He like a year younger than me though. So we in the car, we in the vet. I'm like, when the light turn green, I'm finna get ignorant. You feel me? So I turn the little tracks off, track control off, and the light turn green. I just try to smash it and just went off the curb. Like, see what I'm saying? Like, it's just trying to be extra, have fun. I wasn't like, I don't know, drunk driving. Yeah.
All right. What wreckage, a better question would be, what wreckage have you caused your life, yourself, from drugs and alcohol? Like what bad shit has happened? Because there is no, there would have had to have been wreckage with it, because if there wasn't wreckage with it, you'd still be doing it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I feel like just a lot. I feel like I've really hindered myself, like even with my music and my career a lot, you know, just thinking about it like, damn, when I was in such a good position, you know what I mean? Like at the beginning, all right, boom, you got boom, you got everything you need, you know? I'm getting high every day, you know what I mean? Instead of staying in a clear mind and thinking, all right, how can I, you know what I mean?
So you feel right now, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's just one example.
Okay, hold on. So what you're saying right now, correct me if I'm wrong, is you don't feel you are where you should be in your life, your career, right? Because of the drugs and alcohol that you've abused.
I mean, I'm not blaming it all on that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
What are the other reasons?
I mean, I make my own decisions. You know what I mean? So
That's a given.
yeah.
What else is responsible other than the drugs and alcohol for you not being where you should be today, where you think you should be today?
I try to help too many people. You know what I mean? At once. I'm not saying I shouldn't have helped nobody, but instead of making sure I'm straight and setting myself up to continue to help people, I felt like I had enough when I first got it to just fix everything.
Right.
And that wasn't, no, this is a key to, you know, this is the steps, you know, to get to that point to fix everything. You're not at that point yet. You know what I mean? But me coming from where I come from and getting what I got, it was just like this was just so, you know, so crazy. Like everybody thinking like felt like the work was done. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I ain't gonna say everybody, but
I honestly, it's crazy. I had the same exact problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we are givers by nature, right? But we know that there's, you know, not all people are good people. And there are people who want a gravy train off us, right? And I learned how to have what's called a healthy boundary. Okay. And all that means is I said to myself, okay, I can't help everyone. Okay. And this is what I need for me and my family. Right. And that comes first. And then if I can help someone, okay, who I love, who is close to me, right, then I help them. Okay. But it doesn't always need to be with money. It could be with listening or being a sounding board. Again, listening. Support, emotional support around things. Maybe there's something you can help them with, right? They're struggling, you come over and you help them clean up their house with them, right? Doesn't matter what it is. Okay, but it doesn't always have to be money. You can still be good and gracious. You stop by someone's house, you bring something. Bring a bottle of wine, bring some pastry, bring something.
Yeah.
That shows you care. But you don't have to help everyone because it's overwhelming. And you know what the worst part about it is? It never ends.
Yeah.
Never.
And that's what I found that out a little bit too late though. You know, like I'm like
24 years old, dude. You're gonna live another 60, 70 years. You might live past 100 now with the new advances in medical technology and medicine. Okay, you're doing great. Okay. Did you ever go to jail?
Sometimes I ain't never really sat down no long ass bed and like crazy time like that. But I've been arrested a couple times. Yeah.
Jail or prison?
Jail. I ain't never been to prison.
What were you in jail for? First time.
Shit, gun charge.
A gun charge?
Like,
are you packing here?
Nah, bro. I don't carry guns, bro.
That's for the boys in the house.
Nah,
I got boys in my house packing heat. I finally got you smiling.
Yeah, man, you been having me smiling, bro. I've been smiling since I came here, bro. Nah.
Dude, I'm so glad you came today. You're such a good man.
Yeah, I've been, like I said, just trying to better myself every day, bro. You know, chase self-perfection. Like, you know, I know you can't be perfect, but try.
That's right.
Know?
You die trying.
I try.
And you leave, and whatever you can't get done, you're gentle with yourself because tomorrow's another day, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's no need to be too out of yourself. Okay?
Yeah, that's where I fuck up. I ain't gonna lie. That's definitely where
Yeah, but you want to know what? Let's do something, okay? You want a better life, right? Right? You want to live your best life. Everybody does, right? All right. So let's do it. What do you do what time you wake up in the morning?
Like probably 7. How many kids, bro?
Okay, this is a question that you need to just answer. It's what time do you wake up in the morning?
Just 7, 8.
Okay, wrong answer. Okay, you're going to get up every morning at the same time. Consistency, right? Let me tell you what success is about. Success is about taking the next right action after the next right action after the next right action after the next right action consistently all the time. That's it. And then you leave the results up to God because that's none of your business. Your business is every 5 minutes of every day, you do you the best you can. That's it. Did you ever see Kobe Bryant play basketball?
Yeah, I've seen him play a couple times.
Okay. Do you know what made him so great?
They say his work ethic.
That's right. Nobody outworked him. Nobody. That's why when he got to the league, he couldn't play. Okay? And a couple years later, he was the baddest man in the world. Okay? Michael Jordan didn't even make his high school basketball team. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
He got pissed, and he's made the world pay for it every day since. As he should. It ain't where we start. It's where we finish. And more importantly than that, it's about the process you take to get to the finish line. Okay? So, let's wake up at 7 every morning, okay? Okay? I'd like you earlier, but you're 24, so let's not be crazy. Okay? What do you do after you wake up? You work out? When was the last time you worked out? Give it
a while ago. Maybe a year ago, maybe.
A year ago. Okay, that doesn't work. So wake up at 7. Okay. And I want you to go, you don't have weights at the house, obviously, right?
Have what?
Weights.
Weights.
There aren't weights at the house.
I mean, look at it. It's a gym though.
In the building.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you can go to the gym every morning, and all I want from you is a half hour. That's it. Just a half hour. Okay. So from 7:10 to 7:40, work out. Do you know how to work out, or you need me to send somebody?
Nah, I know how to work out.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I know a trainer too. I got a trainer that can pull up. Right there.
Okay. I want you working out for a half hour. You don't rest more than a minute in between each set. Otherwise, it's bull. Got it? Okay. What do you do after you wake up typically? You eat breakfast?
I eat breakfast. I'll eat some oatmeal.
Okay. Good.
I don't like to eat crazy when I wake up because my stomach, I feel like it'll mess my stomach up.
Good. So, but I want you working out first.
Mhm.
Okay. After you work out, I want you eating the oatmeal. Got it? Okay. 7:45. You put any protein powder in the oatmeal? Okay. Can we just be done with this sugar, man? You're giving yourself cancer.
But I put sugar in everything, I ain't gonna lie. I put sugar in spaghetti. I put sugar in chili. I put sugar in anything. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Thank you for not lying. Okay. We're going to work on that slowly, but we're going to get the...
You know, put sugar in grits.
Do I put sugar on grits? I haven't had grits in 20 years.
It's fine.
Does your mom know how to make good grits?
Yeah.
Well, bring me some grits. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So 7:45, we eat. Okay. If you're going to have sugar, you want to do it right after you work out. Okay. So you eat. Okay. After you eat, what do you typically do?
Should I eat? You know,
I just want you to know that right there, that thinking,
yeah.
no bueno, no good.
I mean, every day is something different though.
I understand. But I need you knowing where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to do. Because if you don't know where you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to do, you're in a bad neighborhood.
I mean, really, I'm supposed to be making content all the time, bro.
Ah.
That should be like.
Okay. That's what you do. Let's talk about what you do for a living. What do you do for a living? You sing.
Yeah.
You rap. Okay. You write your own.
Yeah.
Good. So you're writing.
Well, I record, like, when I make my songs in the booth, like, I don't sit down and write.
Just off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Like a damn rap battle? That's how you do it?
Not like a rap battle. It's like, you just
make, but you just walk up to the mic and you just start spitting stuff and it just comes right out of your brain, right through, and you don't write anything? You got to write it down after you do it because you got to remember it.
No. Only reason I be having to write it out is when I got to turn the song in. They make me have to write out the lyrics. But usually I have somebody else write it out. I'll just tell them what I said and be like, type it out for me.
But they have to, you play the song, you record the song, then you play it back, and then they're writing the words down?
I guess so, yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, yeah. I don't write. Like,
but you don't write. Can I ask why?
Honestly, I might have to blame it on weed. And just like, just my journey because like I said, mentally, I don't feel like I'm where I used to be, like, on point as much, But I feel like, I don't know. I just think got the attention span to sit there and just write. Like, I don't know. I just lose interest. Just wrote a song and just be in the moment and just do it, like
I get it.
into it.
I get it. Have you written a song yet about the loss of your father?
I think I recorded a song like a year or two ago on Father's Day, actually. I was in the studio and I think I previewed like a little snippet or something. But like, you know, in all my songs, I be talking about my pops that I mentioned and talking
Can I
about
tell you what I think would be very healing for you?
doing a whole song about it.
And write it down. But what I want you to do is I want you to write what you're feeling and how much you loved him and how you miss him. And if you're mad, you're mad. If you're not mad, then you understand what he was going through and
Yeah, I don't know. I just be trying not to think about that. I don't know. That make me mad as fuck, bro.
I know, bro, but I want you, but I need you to get to the other side of it.
Be like, you know, don't let it make you just want to crash.
That's right. But that's good for you. Okay? Dude, being hard is something you learn in the streets and when you're playing football, man.
Nah, but I feel like when I think about this, how I wanna cope with it and react is you trying to be hard and be. I ain't even trying to be on this. I just be trying to chill, bro. Cause like
You're trying not to think
aggression,
of it
bro. I feel like
too-
aggression, bro. That shit don't never work, bro.
No, but we're talking about two separate things. I know that you're going to get mad and want to act out. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I think it's important to get to the other side of this and not brush under the rug or sweep under the rug the fact that you're in pain. You're supposed to be in pain. It was your father. He was your best friend. We are hardwired to love our parents. You didn't ask to be here. You were brought here by your parents. They owed you better. I'm sorry that he was suffering. But you want to know what, dude? And it got overwhelming for him, and I get it. I get overwhelmed too. Okay? I go into depressions that last for days. Still. Not often, but it happens. Okay? But everything passes, man. It doesn't matter how bad it is. It passes. They're like clouds. They're coming, oof, oof, that wasn't so bad. And it just, same thing, not so bad. And it does.
Yeah, that's why I just be trying to keep my cool till the cloud pass, you know? I'll be like, let me just chill.
That song that you write is going to make you cry like a baby. And if it doesn't, you didn't do it right. You have to write a song that makes you fall apart. Okay? And dedicate it to your father. And if you do that, okay, you're going to feel lighter and cleaner because it wasn't your fault. None of it was your fault. And none of it was your siblings' fault. You understand that, right?
Yeah, facts, of course. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I understand that.
Let's get back to your schedule. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So after you eat, well, you said for work, you rap and you write your own songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else do you do for work?
Other than just making music, I mean, you know, I gotta make content and shit.
Okay.
You know,
Content.
everything monetized now, so
Okay.
I
Content.
make
What else?
content. Like as far as around 2K, baby.
Any way you make money.
Features.
What'd you say?
Features. Like, just pay for features.
What are features?
Like, you gotta pay me to do a feature with them. Like, you'll be like, yo, can I get a verse from you on my song? And I'll be like, yeah, this is how much it costs. And, you know, they just send the money or
Why don't you
take a label.
Why don't you do that and take a percentage of the writing? Tell them you want 10% of the writing. So if they blow up, you get 10% royalties on the writing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just don't be tripping about that type of shit. I don't be
Trip on it now. Take 10%.
It be everything, yeah.
Dude, come on now.
Yeah, I feel you. It's a business. It's a business. I just be, you know, I'm type, you feel me? I be trying to just help this out however I can. You feel me? Like, I tell straight up, like, yo, you gonna give me this much for a feature. Make sure you I'll give you a free game. Make sure you putting this much in marketing too, bro. Cause, you know, I done seen 1,000 pay for features and then you don't pay for the marketing. And then it's like a waste of money because don't nobody even know about the song that you just paid somebody to get on because you're not paid for marketing to make sure it's being seen. You feel me? So, and that's something I learned, you know what I mean? Just from making mistakes in the past. You know?
Good. Well, they're not mistakes because they get you. Look, dude, everybody, even if you have an ironclad business plan, you go off the rails, you can go in a different direction. And then the job is, that's not a mistake. Then you just got to get the train back on the tracks, go in the right direction. So you're always, you know, changing direction based on your circumstances,
right,
your client, right? So that's not a mistake. That's perfect. When I started this thing about, I don't know, 8-10 weeks ago, okay, I sucked. Guess what? I still suck. Okay, but I'm going to do it until I get great at it. I didn't even know what this thing was going to be about. I was directionless. Okay, I still don't have my type. Okay, but every wrong decision I make, right, I get back on track and I try to make the right decision. Okay, so here are the things you're doing right now. You got the verses, right? You've got the content and you've got the writing and you've got studio work.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, you're a businessman. Okay, these are the 4 things you need to be doing during your day. You play video games?
Yeah, I play video games.
Stop it. Nobody ever made money playing video games. Okay, but you've got writing, content, verses, and studio work. So let's put that into a day. Okay, after you eat, which one of these would you want to start doing? Well, after you eat, you get in the shower. Okay, you need to take a long shower. That's where you do your best thinking. Okay, nice.
I do be thinking good in the shower.
Everybody thinks good on the shower. Okay,
You be thinking, type of shit. You be like, ew, like,
dude, I bring my iPhone in the shower. I put it on my bench, far away, and that way, when I'm thinking, I pick up the phone, I dictate something, and I do it. Try it. Okay, you come up with verses, you come up with ideas on how to market other rappers, okay, to do verses for them. That's something you can be doing with your marketing.
I really want to start a label. I ain't gonna lie, I really want to start a label.
You ain't going to start anything until we get done with this day, because you can start a label, okay? Look, you want it to be a reality or you want it to be a dream?
Of course, a reality.
Okay, then the way you do it is you're a man. And the way a man works is he wakes up and he handles his shit, right? That's what we do, right? That's who we are. Okay, we got to do it, bro. We got to do it. You're going to have a wife, you're going to have children, and you're going to love these kids because you're a good man. Okay? And you're going to take the best things that you learned from your old man, and you're going to give it to your kids. And the things that weren't so good, you're going to leave behind. Okay? When you get out of the shower,
Cold water.
ice cold. And I want you to keep it on you for 30 seconds. It's going to upset you.
That's going to be the hard part.
It's upsetting. But let me tell you what it does. Wakes you up. And now you are ready for your day. So think about this for a second. You woke up early at 7. Okay? No thinking. Dress downstairs to the gym, right? Then you eat. Then you get in the shower and you're up. Now, shower's 30 minutes. So for 8:15, let's call it 8:30 till 8:30. So look at what just happened. In an hour and a half, you woke up, you worked out, you ate, and you were in the shower. And now you're ready to go. People typically start work at 9 o'clock. You've already worked out, you've already eaten, you've already showered, and you're ready to beat the world down at 8:30, right? That's where you are. After you're dressed and everything, what do you want to do? Start writing content, marketing.
I got my content.
Verses or your studio work?
Content's first thing.
Content. How long do you do the content for?
That shit just depends on what type of content I'm gonna do that day for real. But typically, I knock out some good content within an hour, 2 hours max.
Good. So let's go to 8:30 to 10:30. Okay. You got the content. Okay. Now it's 10:30. What do you want to do at 10:30?
We could go to the studio, but some days I don't like going to the studio every day though.
Okay. Well, we do things that we don't like, right? Remember Adam and Eve? Okay. She ate that apple and now we're all screwed pretty much. Okay. That's why. Okay. So every day from the studio, I don't think you need to go.
I can go 4 hours though. Look, 4 hours.
4 hours, dude, is if you're doing it every day.
But
That's your.
that shit go by fast.
I know, bro, but that's your office. That's your office. Don't forget, you're going to be writing.
But 4 hours is a good 4 songs, 3 songs.
Whatever it is. How about just one good song? How about one badass song?
I ain't gonna lie, one song is less than a productive day in studio. Like, that's like, what, all we did a song? Like,
look,
I'm gonna try to do at least 2, 3.
Okay, you do whatever you can.
2 hours.
How about you just do something perfect? Because you want to be perfect, right? Yeah. And you never get perfect, but you get as close to perfect as possible. I'd rather see one song a day be as good as it can be than 2 or 3 songs that you're not completely happy with.
I see what you're saying.
Right?
Quality over quantity.
You just get out of my head. Get out. All right. So, all right. No, I'm not kidding. I was on my life. We're in my head. All right. That was exactly what I was going to say. So studio until 2:30. At 3 o'clock, we're doing marketing. Okay. 2 hours, an hour.
Like an hour.
Okay. Good. Till 4. Then we write. 4 to 5. Okay. Writing. Dude, you woke up at 7 o'clock. You worked out, so your body is now good, right? Then you ate, then you showered, okay? You took a nice long hot shower, got your head right, brought your phone in with you, right? Then you turned on the cold water when you walked out of there for 30 seconds, and now you're awake and ready to beat the world down. Then you do your content for the first 2 hours. Then you're in the studio for the next 4 hours. Then you're doing marketing till 4 and writing till 5. Guess what happens, dude? You got your whole night ahead of you. Your whole night to be with your girl, to be with your friends, do anything, play video games, to do whatever you want. But men don't play video games during the day. Okay? We don't. Not if you want to be successful. If you don't want to be successful, play video games during the day. You've done everything you do for a living in one day. And if you can commit to this, you come back in 1 year. Mark it down, Dylan, 1 year. You come back a year from today and you tell me how your life blew up. And then I'll give you your next schedule. Okay? Got it?
No.
It's a good day for you, dude. It's a really good day for you. You're at the crossroads just to get to right here, right now. That's it. It's all been practice just to get to this moment right here, right now. And I'm telling you, if you do this in 1 year, you will not recognize your life. And then when you're famous, okay, you can give me a backstage pass and give my son a hug, okay, grab him onto the stage, okay, for 2 seconds, and then throw his off the stage back to his old man, okay, and he can tell his friends all about how he met two and how he would rob on the stage. Are you concerned that you may not be able to follow this religiously? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
Because I can see it all over you. Okay? Everybody's afraid. I'm afraid all the time, dude. All the time. You know how you get unafraid? You walk through it. We're going to be afraid of a lot of things, man, in life. And the way to not be afraid is to move through it. Right through it. Right through it. Every time. Got it? I'm afraid about a lot of things I'm going to have to do today, man. It's totally normal. We just move through it, okay?
I heard you.
Dude, you're a great time. I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud
I
of you.
appreciate you having me on here, man.
Let me ask you one question before we go. You know anybody who's passed away from fentanyl?
Yeah. Happen all the time.
All the time, right?
Yeah.
And you know they get it from the street. You don't get that from pharmacies.
Right.
You don't get it from the dispensary. You get it from the street, right?
Mm.
So what would you tell every kid that's listening to you right now about purchasing drugs on the street?
It sounds so cliche and so corny because it's just like even something I've heard forever, but it's so much deeper. Like, you don't really realize how deep it is until later, which kind of sucks. But like when people say don't do drugs, like, bro, like don't do drugs. Like I ain't gonna cap. Like it's simple as hell, bro. But like if you really stick to that, like, bro, that's to save you so much, not even just time. You feel me? Like even the weed, like, bro, like, you know, weed will just lead to whatever because you get to a point to where you smoking so much weed and you still not getting high. You know what I mean? Like that's the only reason I even started, you know, probably with mushrooms or some drink or whatever. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm smoking a zip of weed a day and this ain't even getting me high no more. Like it's boom. So when I start fucking with something else and it's really getting me high now, I'm like, yeah, I don't need to smoke weed no more. Like what's the point of even fucking with weed? Like, you know? So like, you know, I remember when I was young, you feel me? My mom used to tell me like weed a gateway drug. I'm like, man, whatever. I think I can smoke weed forever and just stay on weed. Like, but if you like, just know yourself. You know what I mean? I know myself, and I know, like, you know, I'll do shit to the limit. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go hard. You know what I mean? So,
It's
just better for me to just not with shit. Like,
who's the closest person to you that has passed from fentanyl?
shit, one of my dogs. You know, everybody be popping perks and shit, bro. You know what I mean? So I be trying to tell my kids to stop with this. I ain't gonna lie, like even I'm be 100, like this is bad, but like even when I was with the mushrooms and shit crazy, like when I fly my from back home out, just come stay with me, I'd be like, look, bro, I'd rather y'all get house shrooms with me every day than doing pills. You feel me? So I was trying to weave them off the pills by just with the mushrooms.
Thanks for coming.
I appreciate you having me, bro.
Where can people find you?
2KBABY, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, everything. 2KBABY. Like I keep it simple, keep it easy. You know.
I need one last thing from you, though. And you look in that camera right there and say, "See you next Tuesday."
See y'all next Tuesday, man. Tap in.
Yeah.
We're out of time. Please subscribe on YouTube, click the thumbs up, and leave a comment. Please subscribe on Apple Podcast and Spotify and leave a rating and a review. And share the We're Out of Time podcast with others you know who will get value out of it. See you next Tuesday.